Hi, Leila here at MWC 11. One of our hot picks this year is the HP Touchpad. And I'm joined with Manuel because journalists are not really allowed to touch it on their own because it's still in prototype phase. So, Manuel, can you give us a walkthrough of this tablet?
Sure. This is going to be the first HP touchpad running WebOS, so one of the 3 products we announced last week, including 2 smartphones. And one of the really nice features about WebOS is how we seemingly integrate a lot of information into one window. So I'll give you an example, pictures. So if I look at my photo albums, I can literally already look what people are saying about my pictures I posted on Facebook as example, or I can reply answers so I don't need to close and open windows. I can also go back to my albums, which is stored on the cloud or on the PC, and have it all in one view. Emails as example, I can have my inbox view and then my kind of pre-read view, but if I really see if I have more in my inbox, I can look how many there are, or I can even go further and look at all the accounts in once. Again, I don't need to open and close windows, it's all in one view, or I can close it again. If we also look at some of the other features we have, like in messaging, I combine all the messaging depending on the various sources. Is it Google Chat, is it SMS, all into one window. So again, I don't need to have multiple windows if I would be chatting with you, no matter what mean I use. The keyboard is also a quite unique way we have done it. We have, as example, included numbers. Rather than you have to press a button to get to numbers, I can make it smaller, I can make it bigger.
And why did you choose 9.7 inches? I mean, that's the exact same number as the iPad.
We feel it's just the best form factor for reading your emails, watching our pictures, doing videos. We feel it's a comfortable form factor you can carry. I mean, if you make it too small, then, people, it's hard to read stuff. You make it too big, it becomes not, kind of not carryable. Also, if you look at, if you want to play games, we just feel also it's a great resolution where you can play with, to play around. I'm probably not going to be the best gamer yet, but I'm getting there. So we just think from a visual point of view, it's really a great screen size to have.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the hardware.
So the hardware, as you can see, it's a nicely, neatly designed, no edges, so you're not going to hurt yourself. It's a high glossy display, which is good for playing Flash. It has a Qualcomm dual-core processor in there. The graphic card is also using Qualcomm. It has a 32 or 64 gigabyte storage capacity. It's kind of in a nutshell the hardware. Camera.
What's the front-facing camera? What's that?
It's a 5 megapixel camera.
Front-facing, 5 megapixel front-facing camera.
Yeah.
And what about the back?
The back, we didn't include one in the back because we felt it looks would you want to walk around like this and go take pictures? I wouldn't, so we just felt the front-facing for video chatting is perfect.
So do you see this more of kind of an enterprise device or more of a consumer device?
I think with the consumerization of enterprises devices becoming also more consumerish, it can be both. There's all the security features enterprises need, but it also can be a consumer device. If I also look at you, yes, you probably carry more than one device, but do you carry typically, will you carry a commercial slate or a consumer slate? You probably wouldn't do that. Or your notebook, you're not going to carry 2. You probably use the same product for private and business, and we see a lot of that happening.
When will this be available?
That's going to be available probably by midsummer, or most likely by midsummer in selective markets.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Leila.
Thanks.